Hi, Scorpio. This is your reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and this will not resonate for every single Scorpio out there. All right, you guys, let's get started. What is going on for my Scorpios? So a lot of you guys right now are trying to avoid perhaps conflicts with people. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of conflict, but you're like trying not to get involved with it. I think you guys are setting yourselves free from it and you guys are healing. So I don't know what this is here, Scorpio, but whatever this was, it kept you guys feeling kind of trapped for some time. And now you guys are just saying, you know, I'm going to move past this here. And there we go. So we have the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Swords, Judgment, Star card, the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot, Justice, the Nine of Cups, and then we have the Tower. So this was something in your past, is what I'm kind of getting for some of you, but I'm also getting that this is something that could even be very current that is happening for some of my Scorpios. So something that I'm really picking up is I feel like you're dealing with somebody here, Scorpio, well, you're done kind of putting in that effort. You know, you want to heal, but this person kind of still wants to play dirty. They want you to keep playing the cycle. They want you to keep playing the game. And I feel like this individual has always tried to like judge you or say something. And then they're like, okay, it's like this person wants a reaction out of you. So it's like, they'll say something that they know will bug you, Scorpio, and then they're expecting you to rebuttal. They're expecting you to have a reaction, to think, like to say before thinking. They want you to be emotional. So this person right now, it's like they're trying to get a reaction out of you. They're trying to get you to become emotional. And I feel like this individual, they are expecting you to constantly put in this effort with them. But I'm almost getting the sense that some of you guys realize that you can't keep putting in this effort with this individual because it's not making you happy here, Scorpio. And this is something that I think a lot of you guys have realized, that this has been a very toxic cycle that you've gone through with this individual. And so I think that a lot of you guys, whatever this has happened, I feel like that tower moment in the shadow, there's something that this person could have said or did that just like woke you up, if that makes sense. So this person could have been like fighting with you, and then all of a sudden when you're in the middle of this argument, it just like hits you, Scorpio, and you're like, wait, I get what you're doing here. You know what I mean? It's like this person was intentionally trying to get you to lower your standards in a way, really bring you down to their level. I'm getting like they want you to play dirty like two pigs in of like wrestling like two pigs in mud, right? Like I feel like that's kind of what you're dealing with here, because this person, they would cause tower moments just to see you get defensive, just to see you have to fight off and prove what they said was wrong. And this person got a kick out of it. And I think that for some of you guys, you kind of came to this realization that you could choose how you react or how you respond to this person. So I feel like for some of you guys, you know, this was something that was very difficult for you because you felt like you didn't have the power when you were with this individual, but now you're learning to walk away from it emotionally, because I think that for some of you guys, for the longest time, you just didn't see what was happening and you felt super trapped. But now it's almost like something external from you in the world has shown you something, and now you're kind of taking that second to no longer pause, because I feel like whatever has happened to you, you would react without thinking. And now it's like you're kind of realizing, you're having that epiphany moment here, Scorpio, and you're no longer staying in torment and turmoil over this individual. So for some of you guys, you're starting to see what was really happening. It's almost like you're kind of seeing the curtains being pulled out from under, like, so it's like you're starting to see things for what they really are. And it made you feel really alone. And it's like really difficult because you didn't want to let it go, but at the same time, you felt like you had to. So whatever this was, you're dealing with somebody who loved to get a reaction out of you. And then you became consciously aware of that, Scorpio. And I feel like you just stopped giving this person the satisfaction, or you're working towards doing that now. And that's kind of what I'm getting, because it almost feels like a lot of you guys right now are kind of in that situation where you feel really trapped. You feel really stuck. So I'm going to get some clarifiers here. See, I feel like this was in the physical, right? With that Ace of Pentacles, that's your physical reaction. And I feel like this person, they would say things, or they would act like whatever you had was nothing, and they would just make you feel bad. So a lot of you guys are realizing what this person was doing. They were playing games with you, and it's like you were the one that was playing it with them, if that makes sense. So you were investing into something that was unhealthy, something that wasn't good for you and your own mental health, your own emotional health even too. So I feel like you took back your energy, you took back your emotions. So now this person doesn't have the power that they once did over you here. And now they're really pissed off. That's what I'm kind of getting here. Because you decided, you know what? This person cannot define what makes me emotionally happy. Because you're realizing, this person, when you paused. You didn't say anything. You didn't have that initial reaction that they thought you were going to. Because in the past, the reason now you're no longer stuck, but I feel like in some way you still feel kind of stuck. It's because you were quick to make a decision, which was to act quickly. You would talk quickly, and I think that this person would like that, because then it was like, then they got that reaction out of you, and then you would defend yourself. So you're dealing with somebody here that they like to see them get a rise out of you. And this person, they enjoyed it. They really did. And I feel like you are no longer letting that happen. You're like, you know what? I'm going to be fine without you. I'm going to move forward without you. Even if this was really painful for you guys to do, because I feel like this kind of was a painful situation for you guys, you are still letting this go. Yeah, I think that you are no longer going, like, you are healing yourself, but you're doing it in a way that's good for you, that's healthier for you. Because I feel like you here, Scorpio, you decided to make a final decision about this, and that was pulling back your energy from this individual. And this person, they're still expecting you to reciprocate. They were still expecting you to work things out with them, but you were like, no. I hope this is making sense. This is such an interesting reading, because I feel like whoever you're dealing with was very manipulative, and they liked to use your emotions against you. And this person, they didn't want you to move forward. They want you to stay stuck. And that's really what I'm getting here is they would tell you like, oh, This person wanted you in your mind, in your head. They would probably lie to you a lot, meaning like they just kind of gaslighted you. They told you like they made you believe that they were going to commit, or they made you believe that they were going to do something and it never came. And I think you're coming to that realization here, Scorpio. And you guys decided to take back your power. So you no longer invested into them, and now you're investing into yourself, and you're figuring out what you want instead. So it's like this person got played at their own game, and you guys are walking away. Now, I feel like for some of you guys, this has been a difficult situation. Some of you, I'm getting that like with this energy here, it's like you're walking away, but you're doing it slowly and maybe in a hesitant way. So even though you haven't entirely walked away, I feel like you're trying, because this person made you feel left out in the cold. They made you feel alone when you were with them. When you were with this person, you felt alone. And that is something that you're no longer allowing. So I feel like you're no longer keeping yourself stuck. You know, you're no longer juggling back and forth of what should I do, what should I not do, because you're realizing what your stability life was. You're realizing that this foundation that you built with this person was on faulty ground, and you made that decision to choose what you wanted, to go after what it is that you needed, Scorpio, and you didn't let this person, because I feel like they lied to you and you caught them in a lie, and this caused a lot of pain and a lot of hurt, and this made you feel really alone and really isolated, and this got you all up in your head, and you're realizing, you know, you deserve better than that. So you're moving past that. But I think that that's been kind of that difficulty in your life here, was having to move past that, because you felt stuck for so long, and it was because of this person and the way that they would talk to you, the way that they would make you feel. Because I get this impression that this individual would try and talk you down, or they would never praise you when you did something good, because they were very low in themselves. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you took back your power here, and you're no longer letting this person and other people around you influencing you like that. Because it's like, again, you took that moment to pause, and you started to realize, you know what? This is what I want. So you started holding on to your happiness. And I feel like you guys kind of got defensive a lot with this person, but I'm getting that you stood your ground. And that's what caused that tower moment here. I feel like, Scorpio, you caused the tower moment. You know, you're the one that caused this tower moment in this person's life, because you said, you know what, you hurt me. And I had a lot of love for you, but I can't be with somebody who can't be honest and truthful with me, and who always puts me last, who's never thinking about me. Because this person, like I said, I feel like they were they were giving you very little, and you were giving a lot. And I feel as well, too, as a lot of you guys, this had to do with communication, the way they would communicate. They might communicate recklessly, or they would just say things, again, just to push your buttons, just to get a reaction out of you. And this is somebody that you were with long term, or somebody that you were just with, that you saw that you could have a connection with, but it caused you a lot of burdens. And you know what? You said, enough is enough. I'm not going to continuously defend myself over somebody who isn't going to even listen. You know, I feel like you're dealing with somebody who wasn't even listening. So let's see, the person that my Scorpio is dealing with, how are they seeing, viewing, feeling about my Scorpio here? I just keep sensing that this person, yeah, see, they were not giving you the foundation that you deserve. They were not giving you what you deserved here, Scorpio. This person could have been really lying to you, really. I keep getting, you felt so alone with this person. But now this person feels cheated, because now it's like, oh, you're not playing the game anymore, Scorpio? What? Like, this person plays games with you. So this person here, what you're dealing with is, I feel like they were not For instance, if you were living together, I feel like you were paying most of the bills, or you were the one that was kind of supporting this individual. And this person would always just talk badly about you, always putting you down, Scorpio. And it's like this individual never really gave you, like they were always so cold and so distant. And they made you feel alone. They felt alone. And I feel like this individual was just wasn't forthcoming with their emotions. Like, you're dealing with somebody who's very stingy, very pulled back energetically. And this individual is not very self-reflective, I guess would be the word to put it. They are not very self-reflective. They do not look into themselves and say, what could I have done differently? No, they blame others for their issues. And I feel like this individual, it's so interesting. It's like, oh, they want to speak their truth, you know, because I feel like what happened is you caught them in a lie. And it's like this person, they tried to make you feel like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like they were not listening to their intuition. And maybe when you were with this individual, Scorpio, you saw all the red flags, but I feel like some of you guys just bypassed it, just moved past it, you know. But like now you're realizing, you know what, I deserve better than this. And I feel like you're walking away emotionally from somebody because you're realizing, you know, this person doesn't have anything to really give you. And I think that this individual here, they just really put a lot at your door. They did. They made it all about themselves and not about this connection. What can you give me, Scorpio? You know, instead of how can I help you? Because this individual, like I said, they told you what you want to hear. And they gave you this sense of emotional security, perhaps at the beginning, but then that was it. They just would tell you things that you wanted to hear, and then they would lie about stuff, and then they would go about doing what they were doing with other people. I'm also just getting here too that you're dealing with somebody here who always just, like, you had to walk away. This was not serving you. But yeah, I think that you saw this person's true colors. You saw who this person really was. And I think that a lot of you guys, like I said, you stopped trying to be defensive about the situation. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're saddened by this because you really liked this person. You really loved this individual. But I keep getting that this person kept just using you guys and keep hurting you over and over and over again. And what's with this? It keeps feeling like there's a third party situation going on, or they got people involved or something, right? Where maybe they didn't say if they didn't cheat on you, they would bring in a family member or bring in a friend or somebody to make you feel bad, right? Like, so they always had to bring somebody else into this connection. And I feel like a lot of you guys, you kind of have said, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm not going to hold on to this anymore. I'm not going to let this impact me anymore because I deserve better than this. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. So I feel like a lot of my Scorpios, you guys are no longer playing the game. You're walking away emotionally. You're making a final decision here. And that final decision is, you know what? Whatever you say, whatever you do, it's a burden and I don't care anymore. And that's what I'm really getting. I'm getting this sense of just some of my Scorpios shutting down emotionally or numbing yourselves out, or just, again, there's so many lies, so many burdens, and it's just like, is it worth it? Because you feel blocked. You feel like, you know what, this person's not pulling their weight in the connection. This person's always seems to be juggling finances, juggling something. Something's always going on with this individual. They never tell me what is true. I need to move past this. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is, again, a burden. This has been a burden. And this person doesn't work with you. They don't play fair. and you are walking away. You are now paying attention to what makes you happy now, Scorpio. Because whatever this was, this individual, they did not have your best interest at heart. And I don't think that they are a very loyal individual. And again, here, you did not feel emotionally fulfilled. And whatever this is, I keep getting that Three of Cups. And every time I see that Three of Cups, I keep thinking that this person is doing something behind your back. And I think, it's... When will people learn to not lie to a Scorpio? I will never know. But yeah, this person, I feel like, kept lying to you, and they were just not loyal to you. They were not honest to you. They left you feeling, they tried to make you feel like you were not enough. They tried to make it seem like you were the problem, but really it was them, and you knew that, and you were moving forward from that. So I feel like here, Scorpio, you guys are really just letting this person go. You're saying enough's enough. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to persevere with you anymore. This person opened up a lot of insecurities for you guys, but I feel like that's only going to lead you guys to really expanding and really growing past it. This person caused a lot of gossip too. I think this person brought a lot of people into this connection and caused a lot of confusion. And I think that for a lot of you guys, this was kind of destined for you to be like, you know what? I've reached an enlightenment moment, and I am no longer going to allow myself to stay stuck. Because you felt so stuck for so long, and maybe you've prayed to the universe, you've asked people, I want this to end, and it's coming to an end, it's coming to a completion, and your self-worth has improved once you start to heal past this. Because I feel like this individual here, Scorpio, they really try to beat you down. They really try to make you feel bad about yourself. This person really tried to, what I'm hearing, take you down a few pegs. This person thought, that you were better than them in some way. And because of that, they tried to really break your spirit. They really tried to break you down, but you didn't let that happen. And I feel like a lot of you guys, you're moving past this now. You're really growing past it. And I feel like that is something that some of you are getting out of in the process of leaving this individual, while others of you have left this individual. But whatever I'm getting here, Scorpio, you're so much better off for it, and you are actually starting to raise your vibration. You're starting to see things clearer. And I feel like whatever this individual has done to you, I think that a lot of it's going to start to make more sense to you way later in the future. Because for some of you, I'm still sensing with that confusion that this person is still feeding you lies. There's still a lot of confusion about the connection. Some of you still question, did this person cheat? Did they not cheat? You know what I mean? So there's something there where you're still feeling like, if they lied to me about the small stuff, then what else have they been lying to me? And that's kind of what I'm getting for a lot of my Scorpios, is you're saying, well, what else did they say? What else did they lie about? If they were so easy to lie to me and lie to my face like that. And so I feel like what's happening here is a lot of you guys, you're moving past this and you're letting this go. You're no longer allowing this person to kind of hold you back anymore. And that's really what I'm getting. So you're really letting all of these issues and all of these past mistakes that you feel were mistakes in this connection, you're starting to learn to move it past it and just allowing it to leave, because you kind of starting to see your own self-worth, and that's something that's really starting to change and shape the way that you view this connection and the way that you even view yourself. So in a way, even though I feel like you guys have gone through hell and back, Scorpio, I feel like you guys are transforming and you guys are shedding that old layer and you're really moving forward. And I don't think you're allowing this person's mind games and this person's games that they played to keep you guys stuck anymore. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like you had this weird enlightenment moment, with this individual that was like, oh my gosh, I got it now. You're just playing these games to me. You're just guilt tripping me. You're doing all of these things that are not right to keep me stuck. And you know what? I'm not playing the game anymore, and I'm moving on and I'm leaving. And that's what I got for you guys. And I feel like if this resonates for you guys, I have to just say, I'm proud of you guys for moving past a situation like this, because that seems like a very difficult situation. I think that a lot of you guys question yourself, and if you question if you're making the right decision by leaving, I would have to say, yeah, in the cards, the energy, everything that I'm feeling at this moment, I feel like for my Scorpios, leaving was the right thing to do. And that's really what I'm getting for you guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I wish you guys the bestest of luck, especially if you're dealing with this type of a situation. But yeah, take good care of yourselves. Hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Thank you. Bye, Scorpio.